Everyone, thanks for joining us today during this Facebook Live Q&A with Kurt and Cy. We're excited to have you here. We got some really fun things that we're going to cover and some giveaways.
It's awesome.
So let's get going. If you've got questions, go ahead and shoot them through Facebook. We've got Casey in Brooklyn right here that'll help us. Let us know when questions come in. So let us know where you're chatting in from, the question, and we'll get to the questions that come in.
Awesome. So as we mentioned a little bit, we've given a few teasers on what's to come. So in November, we have added some new products. We have these cool lanyards that most people have only seen at convention. Yeah. And some of them match the skins that people have purchased.
Pretty cool.
And so we are adding these continually throughout our iTOVi accessory store. And we're going to be giving 3 of these away this Facebook Live, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Again, we have a lot of skins and accessories on our iTOVi store. The way to find that has been somewhat convoluted in the past, so I'll quickly tell you. If you just go to shop on our iTOVi.com store and then click store, you can see those accessories there and purchase. So again, we have some lanyards on there. Some have been limited, and so therefore discontinued. But yeah, you got to kind of be, make sure you're aware of all that.
Which is your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
Which skin or lanyard?
Lanyard.
Gosh, I actually don't have a favorite. What about you?
I really like the blue one.
I about reached for it.
Yeah, this one's really pretty.
Yeah.
In fact, let's do a giveaway.
Okay.
All
right. Let's do it.
So the first person to comment with your favorite new feature in the app, the new app 3.0, will win the blue lanyard. So go ahead and DM in, and we'll get.
So let's pick it right now.
Should we do it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just quickly comment and give us your favorite ones, and then let's pick somebody right now.
Okay. Let's do it.
You gotta be fast. And so Casey, what do you got? Just scroll through them, randomly pick it. Camille.
Right there. Create groups of products.
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome.
Very
so
cool.
what's her name?
Camille,
you said?
She just needs to message us on Facebook.
Yeah, message us on Facebook, Camille. So good job. You won that blue lanyard. Awesome. I would have said purple because I thought it was purple. So super colorblind. And by the way, for all of you out there that, I'm sorry you have to hear me again. My voice is annoying. And then you also have to see me in the same stupid scanning shirt that in the video. It's because my button was broke. So to try to change right before this, but.
Hey, we've got some questions that have come in through Instagram and Facebook. The first question that we want to answer is, so the question is, how do you read the wheel? What does it mean when I have most of my bars in the joy section, for example?
Yeah, so that's, I'll take that. What we found meeting with, there's a process on how to kind of describe the report and talk about the products, and it's not just specifically one thing. And so what I tell people is give the majority of the attention to the actual report, the products listed there under, and the 3, 5, 7, or 10 products that you choose. And I recommend 3 or 5.
Okay.
And the reason being is because now you're going to go into the emotional wheel and give a little bit more attention to the category that is fullest, meaning the products that are 5 there. So each bar represents a product. You click that category, you can now scroll down for free and see those products that pertain to that category. So the ones that is the fullest, you want to give a little bit more attention to. And then you click over into the body system wheel, and then the one that's fullest there, which is 3, maybe 4 or 5, click that, give that a little bit more attention. And now they're introduced to those 3 or 5 products, plus another 5, plus another 3 or so. So now it's like 10, 15 that they can choose from. Again, those products that are in the wheels, those are still the top products that you guys have the best response to. So even though it might have a 23 by it, or it might not be in the top 10, again, you have a couple hundred products, right, and they're in the top ones. And so just go through it like that, give a little bit of attention to the ones that are the fullest. And a quick tip, we do have a lot of people using it like this, and maybe it makes sense too, because we kind of felt this like this as well. From a holistic standpoint, as you're looking at that emotional wheel or the body system wheel, you can kind of interpret it as an almost a balance or unbalance, meaning if there are 4 or 5 categories that literally don't have a single product in it, but one's kind of full here and then 3 in another product, you could say, geez, that's kind of scaled a specific direction towards specific categories. Maybe you could look at that as like an unbalanced overall without even seeing or going into anything else. And then maybe the body system wheel has 2 or 3 products in all different categories. You can say maybe that's balanced. And so that's just another way to look at it.
Yeah. One of the other questions that has come in is a lot of people are wanting to try the scanner before they actually purchase.
Yeah.
What thoughts do you have on that?
Yeah. And that's a good, and I didn't answer, just back to the wheel real quick. If one is full, and this just came to my mind, if one product category is full, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're deficient in that category or that you necessarily need to, like anger, for example, or something like, or I can't remember all the categories, of course. But anyway, it doesn't, you don't have to interpret it like that and say, oh, I need this, or, because it is not a diagnostic tool. The best way to do that is say, look, those are the products you should pay attention to that your body would most likely absorb well. Those are good. Give them attention and go from there. Now back to your other question.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's great. I would look for people around me in my upline, downline. Most likely, you're going to find somebody that has a scanner.
Yep.
Okay, no matter where you live. It's 72 countries, I think, we have a scanner in. You're going to find somebody, I think. If you don't, find us on our events page, because we do display all of our events that we're going to, and we offer free scans at all of those events.
Totally. The other thing with that is we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's no contract with iTOVi. We know that get it in, start building your business with it, you'll fall in love.
Yeah, that's what happens is it's like, do I test the waters? Right. But there is no contract, and you start off with that $39.99 a month. And then what most people find is if you use it and use it often and efficiently, it's going to build your business, and it's going to be a benefit to you and your family as well, even if you're not using it to build your business.
Totally. All right, we got a question coming in. We got from Amber. Why are the scans taking longer? Good question.
So mainly it has to do with your type of phone. We found Androids and specific versions of Androids for some reason, and we're working on this. They can be longer. In addition, with our own algorithm and how the wheels are set up, it does by default take a little bit longer than it used to, but not so much where we've seen on some of these Android phones where it's like, geez, that was like 3 minutes. It shouldn't be that long. We are working on that, but that's why.
I think also another suggestion would be to, prior to the scan, identify the products that you want to scan for. And you don't necessarily have to scan through all the products. You can scan for just a handful. Or
you can create your own group. So
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I feel like people really like that ability. So meaning you go to products down at the bottom right, swipe over, and then click create group. You can select all of the products and then deselect the products that you don't want in that particular group. So that way, when you go run a scan for those 3 or 5 products, or 7 or 10, that you can scan that group that you just created. You can name it products I own, or products in your specific country, and do a scan on just that group.
So we've gotten a lot of questions about the new app and some of the new features in the app. And so we want to talk about some of those. A couple of the new features. In fact, let's first make sure that everybody is on the right app. The app version that you should be on is app 3.1.0, and the way that you can find if you're on the most current app release. Is that how you'd say that?
Sure.
Current app release is if you in the upper left-hand corner, there's 3 lines. You hit that. You go down and select
iTOVi account, right?
Is that what it is? Let's take a look.
My iTOVi, I think it's the actual, right? Yeah, my iTOVi. I said iTOVi, but it's my.
And then underneath, it'll show you the
version.
The version.
Yeah.
Yep. Or you can just go to the App Store and make sure
it's updated.
Make sure it's updated.
Another way to do it.
All right. Hey, one of the questions though is, or one of the updates with the new version of the app is the ability to edit and delete clients now. And so the way that you actually do that is in the client profile, you select the client and you can edit or delete the client straight in the app.
Swiping over deletes it.
Yep.
Or you can click up the edit and delete it from there as well, or just change the information in there.
Yep.
The other update is now you can sort your clients. So you can do it by ascending, by date. That's one thing that we had part of that in our old app, and we're excited to announce that that's back. So ascending by date or by name. Yeah. So first and last name, stuff like that. So that's awesome in the client version.
The other thing that on the report, we show the rank for the product. So what you'll see is on the report on the left-hand side, there's numbers. And what those numbers represent is actually the rank of that product. And so say you scan 200 different products, we actually on the back end rank all of those 200 products, and we're showing you that on the report. The numbers indicate their ranking. So sometimes you'll see on the first page, you'll see 3, 5, 7, or 10. And then if you go to the wheel, sometimes you'll see some bigger numbers like 23, 24, 29, something like that. That's simply showing you how that product ranked in relation to all of the different products that you scan for.
And in the report, you're always going to see the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, et cetera, depending on how many you're scanning for. Again, that big number by the 1, that just means that is the top product your body had the best response to, and then the second and third, et cetera. So good point. The other one is now we have this premium content that we've talked about for a while. We have made a couple changes in the last little bit. Hopefully you guys are excited about. There was a short period of time where clicking on a specific category within a wheel, you were not able to see the products that pertained or that were associated with that category. You can now see those.
Yep.
So
Yep, that's right.
people are excited about that, hopefully.
The other cool thing, hopefully everyone's taking advantage of the client app or the ability for your clients to download the iTOVi app. That's a great feature where your clients can see all of their reports in one location. But for those clients that aren't able to download the app, you can now copy and paste all of the text from the report and put it into an email.
Yeah, exactly. Some people find it, some of the parts of those products, like some of the paragraphs, are very like, oh, I want to share that. And so it's easy to just turn copy and paste and share that with somebody else. Let's do another giveaway.
Let's do it.
Your turn.
Okay. Let's do, my second favorite is the white.
Okay.
So let's do this one.
Okay. So let's see, what do we do here? Let's have this. We'll give this lanyard away. What's one, Casey, what do we do here?
Tell us your Halloween costume for tomorrow.
Oh.
First person.
Okay.
No. How about this?
Oh,
when was your last scan, and where was it?
Okay.
Let's do that.
When and where was your last scan?
When and where was your last scan?
The first person to answer wins the white.
Let's do a random pick. So I want to hear, because I'd love to see a bunch. So if they see that first person, they might stop. Answer.
Okay.
But yeah, when and where was your last scan? And let's let people answer this for a second.
Okay.
And then let's pick them right now again.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Let's do it. What do you got?
This morning at home. Let's see.
And make it random. Scroll through it and pick somebody.
Okay.
Wait, can I just pick?
On top of the Mount Everest.
Right. So let's do Kia Allen. Yesterday in my living room. I like it. Kia,
Yes.
you're the winner. Congrats. DM us and we'll get this white lanyard out to you today or tomorrow. Good job.
Okay, you guys, we have a new training.
Yeah, this is super exciting.
It is, and I'm actually really excited about this because we've been meaning to give this to our customers for a long time. And we are adding this part within the app at some point as a teaser, right? But right now, do we tell them where to go and how to find them?
Well,
right?
so first, let's give some props to Joe, to Robert, all the marketing team. They've been working really hard in creating some training videos, some awesome training videos.
And these training videos are exactly that. They're troubleshooting videos. They're training videos that pertain to the app, specific questions you have. Each version or each video is small and short. And so you can kind of navigate and find the specific video that you are interested in very easily. And we're continually adding to these videos. So, or to this, we're adding videos all the time. So just keep coming back because we're going to be dropping them in. But the place to find them is iTOVi.com/training.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm excited about that, especially when we put them into the app as well.
Yep, and then we'll continue to provide more and more training videos. And so if there's certain videos that you want to see, shoot us an email through support@itovi.com. Title it in the subject line "needed videos," and we'll take a look at them and get them produced.
And they're also going to be housed on our YouTube and Facebook and some other areas as well.
Yeah.
And for all of you that do not speak English, what we are trying to accomplish is having a few people that, iTOVi German or iTOVi Russian Facebook page, German, Spanish. We have about 10 different languages that we're trying to accommodate. And some of these admins that are kind of partnered with us are helping us, give out some of these trainings and in your native language. So if you do speak a different language and it's kind of hard to understand those trainings in these Facebook Lives, try to, see if you can get into those other Facebook groups so you can find that value that you're looking for that way. So let's answer some questions.
Let's do it. One of the questions that's been coming in is, why is my text so large on my
I've
screen?
seen it and it looks horrible.
It does look bad.
And at first, I truly thought it was like our bad, like what's going on?
Yeah.
And we've made mistakes, of course. And so I'm like, ugh. But what we found, and you just got to dive into it. If you go into your settings, and this is an app phone for example, and you can find this in Android very similarly. But you go into the settings, and then you go into general and kind of the language or it says text or font, but you have to change the font of your actual phone. So at some point you decided to make, maybe your texts a little bit larger in font, and that is kind of coming over to the iTOVi app. So change it within your settings of your phone. So what other questions?
So another question that we've got coming in is about translations.
Yeah, so I mentioned that a little bit. We are translating German, Russian, Slovakia, simplified Chinese, and there's 10 of them.
Okay.
French, Italian, and Romanian. I'm missing a few. But what that means is their product names and descriptions will all be in their native language. And our goal
is the entire app.
Not the entire app yet.
Right now. Okay.
Like the strings, the buttons, all of that we're working on, and they could be, but that's not our main goal is to get all of that done first, the descriptions and the names, by December 25th. And then in addition, again, we've created these 10 different Facebook groups. Like I've said, iTOVi German, iTOVi Spanish. And we have people that are currently right now providing trainings and answering questions in their native languages. Awesome. So yeah, pretty cool.
So just to clarify, so if someone's out in Germany, they want some help, the best way to get that help is to jump onto Facebook, type in iTOVi German.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And ask to be added to that group. And that's one way we're trying to facilitate and bridge the gap of our customer support, right? As hours are different, Australia and all of these different countries, that's one way to get some questions you're needing. But the other way, obviously, is support@itovi.com. Call us up. We'll get to your questions as well. That's what Google translates for as well.
So another one of the questions that's coming in is, where will the next events be?
Okay,
where will iTOVi be holding events?
So the best place to check that out is on our Facebook page or our website. But we are all over the map. I mean, we're heading out to New York this weekend, Seattle, Tacoma this weekend. We're also heading out to Mexico the following weekend, and then again back to Mexico a couple weekends after. So we're all over the place. We're in Europe in a couple weeks. So yeah, just kind of stay in the know, like our Facebook page, Instagram, and follow us, and you should be able to find out.
Awesome. Let's do one last giveaway.
Okay, awesome. I'll do this one.
Okay.
Let's give away this one. Okay, this one's cool. And there used to be a skin with this. And so if you have this one or the other ones, you definitely want the lanyard to go with it. So with this one, and maybe I'll get this one down, first person to comment down below with your Halloween costume, the name of it. I try to get Kurt to say, let's make somebody go get in their Halloween costume and come back and show us a picture. He wasn't having it. No, but just tell us what you're going to be for Halloween. And yeah, we'll pick a winner. Let's do it right now.
Let's see.
And I'm way interested in this. I'm Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Let's do Mary Poppins. That was a fast one too.
That was quick.
Black Widow.
Okay.
Okay.
So you get the lemon, right?
Yep. Just DM us and we'll get that coordinated for you.
Any last questions, you guys? We want to be here. This is a Q&A with us, of course. And our main goal is to try to really listen to your questions, take them, and add massive action. So,
I love Kim's comment. Busy mom costume.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So I got 4
get it.
kids. You have 4 kids.
I got 4. Yeah.
And so busy dads.
Busy
Because
dad
we do the
costumes.
majority of like the cleaning up and all that.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding. Okay. Now I'm going to be a dead
Yeah.
person for Halloween.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to this time where we can talk with you. And so we'll see you next month.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.